business. Our bailiwick. Joining me now on a Fox Business exclusive, Steve Fulop, Partnership for New York City, President and CEO. And you're going to that game tonight.
I am going tonight. I'm bringing my two kids, and it's going to be amazing.
Oh, my God. That's so cool.
Yeah, very exciting.
What's it been like for New York and New York business?
So it's been an amazing month. Beyond the excitement that you see on the street, you see a huge amount of economic activity, added tips, bars and restaurants are full, people are getting into it. I would suspect the next month with the World Cup would be very similar, considering the trend that we're on with the U.S. doing great.
Well, it's awesome when you look at what New York has been through and all of the issues over the years that have put it on its back heels, COVID not the least of the issue, but can you put some numbers on it? What have you seen? Yeah,
I mean, look, each home game for the Knicks has been roughly $90 million in added economic impact. You've seen the Knicks run more than $400 million. There's a huge benefit that people don't realize when people are going out, spending money, and they feel energized. And
Is World Cup more? It's going to be more than the Knicks?
Let me say this. The World Cup has gotten off to a slower start than we anticipated. You know, you had huge economic impact anticipated numbers that we haven't quite realized yet with regards to, you know, the bars being entirely full all the time with regards to the hotel occupancy. But the trend picks up as the tournament continues to go on and more excitement builds.
And let's be clear, net, I'm not sure we make as much as we could in New York City because it costs the city to host something like this. Security, cleanup, all of the city services, correct?
Yeah. I mean, look, I served as the mayor of Jersey City across the river for 12 years. It's a densely populated urban area. People don't appreciate how expensive it is to run those things in the DPW.
And you survived.
And I survived.
Jersey City. Oh
I'm thankful to be out of that stage of my life, but I could tell you that it is a huge endeavor, the post and aftermath of these huge events that a city does.
You've got partnerships with multi-billion-dollar corporations, obviously, you know, real estate, Cushman and Wakefield, JetBlue, JP Morgan Chase, IBM. What do you hear from them? Are they happy about New York? Because there is Mayor Mamdani who has really taken aim at business in a negative way.
So the partnership is 300 of the preeminent companies that you would know in brands worldwide. You mentioned some of them. Our board chairs are Albert Bourla from Pfizer and Rob Spire from Tishman Speyer. You know, look, generally people would view the city as resilient. COVID, 9/11, the city always bounces back and has gone through some tough times. We're still trying to find out where the place is that we can work with Mayor Mamdani and that there's a comfort on his part that he could actually push a pro-economic agenda. I mean, we're a little bit, you know, anxious in the fact that, you know, the jobs numbers are light relative to historical years, and you don't see yet a comprehensive plan around how to create jobs here. But, you know, we're still holding out hope that there is going to be common ground to figure out how to work together.
Well, let me push you a bit. I know you have to be diplomatic, but a comprehensive plan to create jobs, he is driving employers away with his policies and by dissing businesses. You tell, I mean, JP Morgan not happy. I mean, they just built a $1 billion building and he comes after the banks.
So I'm not in the business of defending him, and I agree with you. People are concerned. The partnership was found to try and help the private sector move the public sector forward. And our job is to try to find places where we can do that. The struggle we've had up till now is that he's not willing to venture far away from that DSA socialist base, which you need to do in order to be able to drive real economic results. So, you know, people are nervous. There's no question about it. And we need to see some results. It's been 6 months at this point, and the current trend is alarming. But we're going to try and continue to find common ground if we can.
The golden age of sports, this lightning in a bottle moment with the World Cup on the heels of the Knicks and the Knicks parade and how excited people have gotten. Could that be masking some of the real problems ahead for the city?
Well, I think you're right, Liz. If you look at the jobs data for 2025 and early part of this year, there are reasons to be concerned. At the same time, you do have a strong corporate leasing environment. So you have two things that might be conflating each other and at the same time masking some of the issues around jobs. Again, there are reasons to be concerned. We're pushing for a more comprehensive any sort of comprehensive economic agenda.
How do you pull back a business leader, small or big, who says, I'm out, I can't take this anymore? Taxes too high. The mayor and the city council are looking at us like we're the enemy. What do you say to them to pull them back from the edge?
I'm going to tell you two things on that. The tax environment is problematic, and we've pushed back hard on that. The regulatory environment that's pushed by Albany and the city council is equally problematic. And what I've been trying to do, and sometimes successfully, is I do let the mayor and the governor know when one of our members are strongly leaning towards opening a second headquarters or moving. For the most part, they reach out and they might stem the tide for a short period of time because of the conversation. But again, if the policies don't change, you will see continued people leaving the city.
Yeah, that is definitely worrisome. But I'm glad you're here and you're in charge now of the Partnership for New York.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.